Yeah.
Um, but
Everyone, every up there ass critic would be like, it's brilliant.
It's smart. It's a white wall. They shot a white wall for 20 minutes. This is
Yeah.
brilliant.
22 and a half.
22 and a
Yeah,
half
22
minutes.
and a half minutes. Yeah.
Um,
With
credits.
scrolling credits against the
doesn't
wall.
yeah,
Yeah.
nothing even moves. White credits, you don't even see them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you missed the credits?
See, the twist of the movie is the credits been happening the whole time.
Yeah.
You just didn't see them.
Yeah.
That's just 20 minutes of credits.
It's all
But
credits.
yeah, the going back to Tessa there with that scene, I was like, yes, I'm all
Yeah.
in. It's something so simple but effective,
Mm-hmm.
and then obviously it's repeated something similar later on, right at
Mhm.
the end.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Which
Which
is more of
I'm not gonna drop because some
yeah.
people mightn't have seen it.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
But that is my
That's your baby.
that's my at the end of episode 1, that's my biggest fear is
oh, it's already there.
it's already there. Yeah, we'll just that's the perfect way to put it. It's just already there. You're
you
screwed.
just can't see it.
You just can't
Yeah.
like anytime if you listen or watch true crime, the idea of someone has been in your house waiting for you and they've been there for a while is so upsetting to me. Like you get home, you're from work, you're doing your thing, and someone's in your closet for 4 hours and you have no idea that they're just there.
The
Oh, it's
Just
awful.
the worst.
So what, like, subconsciously, was there anything of that based on sort of when a stranger calls?
I would say
Yes.
Annihilation for you.
I think
Remember that scene in Annihilation, the
scene?
book, when he's in the ceiling?
Oh my god.
That's, I think, your thing.
Yes, I
Or
forgot
Black
about
And then
that.
Horror
Christmas.
in the High Desert. Sorry, I'm answering your
No,
question.
no, but that's true.
I just wanted to jog your
'Cause you're
memory because
right.
you're always bringing that scene up.
So if you're also right about when a stranger calls. When I first heard that plot point / urban legend, that was my first time ever feeling that feeling of like, oh, so yes. And
So
then
that's
if-
who actually called you?
yes, just now.
Yeah.
They're in the next
That was a
room.
fucking stranger. I don't know anyone
I don't
from
know who that
Phoenix,
is.
Arizona.
But there is the movie Annihilation came out a while ago and it's awesome, but the book that it's based on
Is way better.
is so good, and I think it's by Jeff Vermeer.
I'm
And
not a reader, so I haven't a clue.
if you, I don't, I'm sure there's an audiobook if you're an audiobook listener, but there's a scene in I think Annihilation, it may have been one of the sequels
I think
where
it might have been the sequel, but whatever.
he's up. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's up in an attic and he turns around, and someone is just on a shelf on their side, staring at him. Like
Just-
right, like if I'm on a bookshelf laying on my side on the shelf, and if you're just like in the room looking around and you feel like a presence behind you, and you turn around and I'm just on my side. I've been there the whole time, smiling.
How big is
and
the
looking at you.
bookcase?
It's a big one. It's a big bookcase.
He's sort of like wedged in
Yeah, he's,
between
like,
the
wedged.
top and the ceiling, so it's
It's
like there's enough room.
awful.
So
Oh.
he's like and he's just staring at him.
So
And the chapter ends like that, and Bethany's like, I want that feeling at the end of episode 1.
yeah, it was just, "Whoa."
so similar to the Conjuring scene where Bathsheba's on top of the wardrobe kind of way.
That's
yes.
the one.
Yes.
You got
Or
it.
the opening of not Sinister. Sinister's a great movie.
Insidious.
Insidious. Remember Insidious when
Yes.
the camera's just tracking and all of a sudden there's just a woman at the window? That's mine. That's
Yeah.
for me. That's mine. But
Or
I think
same movie when it's tracking and there's just a little boy.
there's
in
a
the
little
shot.
boy in the
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah.
Now, to bring it back though to Horror in the High Desert though, that series is fantastic. Dutch Marin,
They're
highly.
great, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we can recommend that he come on the show. He's a great interview.
He's a doll.
Horror in the High Desert 2 is up there for me. This is for me. That's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my life, hands down. That movie freaked me out, man.
I don't know if I've seen the second one. There's 3 of them, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch the second one. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. It really fucked me up, man. I don't
It's
know
interesting.
why.
Yeah.
It got under my it hit every fear that I had, and it just every moment was like, oh God,
Yeah.
and I couldn't sleep.
Dutch-
That was the first time in years that I couldn't sleep from watching a movie.
Dutch
I'm not-
Marriage is like is brilliant at dread
Mhm.
and making you
Edging,
wait.
edging,
yeah, edging horror.
edging,
yeah,
making you
yeah,
wait.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a Neil Marshall descent kind of way.
Yes. Love Neil.
Yes.
I love
Oh,
Neil Marshall.
Descent.
Absolutely love Neil Marshall.
I
yeah.
had Neil on the show last
Oh,
year.
No
what's he
shit.
like? Is he
Yeah.
nice? What's he like?
Oh, he's a goat. He's a goat. Do you know what? I said to him, obviously, I've mentioned that like Dog Soldier is one of my favorite films of all time. Like
Yeah.
it's in my top 10 of all
Mhm.
time. Um, I said it to him, and he's like, "Hold on for a second." He walks off. He comes back with the head of one of the werewolves.
No way,
I
dude.
was
No!
That's
like,
awesome.
I was like,
That's
"Fuck."
awesome.
I was like, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck."
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Oh,
yeah.
that's so
Oh, it was
cool.
That's
unreal.
great. Did you
Absolutely
pull?
unreal.
Did you pull the whole Chris Farley meeting Paul McCartney?
Do you
Do you
remember
remember
that
when
time?
the thing
That was
that was
cool.
cool? Did you ever see that sketch?
No.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotta send it to you. Oh, it's
It's
great.
Chris
Every
Farley
time
being
I
the
meet,
worst interviewer. Yeah.
yeah, every time I meet one of my idols, I'm like, that's what I turn into. I'm like, remember when you did that? That was cool,
so like I said recently enough, I've actually got to interview three of my favorite horror directors.
dude. That's
Um,
awesome. So name
yeah.
them. Who are they? Neil Marshall, right?
So the top four that I'd have would have been Wes Craven, who I'm not going to get to interview,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
if I do, I think I might need Ed and Lorraine Warren back here,
That's right.
Yeah,
who are also
absolutely. Yeah.
about dead, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had Neil Marshall, I had Rob Schmidt, who directed the 2003 Wrong Turn.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Legendary movie.
Yeah.
yeah,
Great movie. Yeah.
I love the whole franchise. It might actually be my favorite franchise.
Really
Yeah,
Really?
I,
interesting. Very
like Nightmare
interesting.
on Elm
Okay.
Street's my favorite horror film,
Mhm.
Hmm.
but I watched that Wrong Turn franchise
Wow.
ridiculously amount. I watch them every year.
Oh, okay.
I want to
We
hear
should.
your third director,
Yeah.
and then I have a question for you.
Buddy
If that's
Cooper,
okay. Buddy Cooper.
Buddy
Okay.
Cooper.
yeah,
Okay.
from The
So,
Mutilator.
Yeah. Yeah.
what
Okay. That's
is
a deep
it?
cut.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Yeah.
What is it about the Wrong Turn movies that has hooked you in?
So for me, myself and my mate growing up, we used to live beside Extravision. We used to work in Extravision as well, where we used to go and rent movies,
Mhm.
and we used to go in and rent the five worst movies we could find.
Hmm.
Because it used to be five movies for 5 days for €5,
Oh, great.
right?
Yeah.
So we'd go in and we'd try and find the worst horror films we could find, and see if we could get a gem out of it,
That's
right?
awesome. That's great.
So we got Dog Soldiers from it,
Yeah.
and we got Wrong Turn from it, right? There was just something about it, how well it was shot. Like, don't get me wrong, like horror for me is great whichever way you do it. Like, you can have horror films that have ridiculous amounts of gore and like gratuitous nudity and all, which is fine, and it's great in the way it's done. Wrong Turn was done so differently because it doesn't have any of that.
Yeah.
Like, it obviously has some gore in it, which is great. The barbed wire in the mouth, the leg being cut off,
Yeah.
Emmanuel's head being cut off up the tree was brilliant. But there was a scene there where her head gets cut off and her eyes dilate,
Yes.
and you see her body falling in her own eyes. Like, it's
Oh,
just how well it was shot.
yeah.
Yeah. Was
And then
There's an artfulness to it.
definitely.
You know, that shot is very much like Italian horror for
Yep.
me. Like that's
yeah,
the kind of shit you would see in like Argento.
yeah, well, Rob actually lives in Italy now.
Oh, there you go.
Uh,
That makes sense.
but I don't know what it was. I drew an interest in finding out about the family because you don't find anything out really.
Hmm.
And then obviously the ending where they come back after the house is blown up, and I was like, yeah, I'm all in.
Dude,
Yeah.
so it sounds like that was your first time sort of seeing a different way that horror could be done. Like maybe a little bit more intentional, a little bit more thought given to um certain aspects that maybe hadn't been touched on in the more just like slash and gory kind of
Uh,
thing.
I don't think so because I watched it. I was about 12 or 13 when I seen it,
Hmm.
maybe
Mm.
14. Um, but it's only in later years, having watched so many films, I'm looking at it now, going, Jesus, some of the camera work you see back then was just ridiculously advanced for what it should have been.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah.
And
Okay,
they were
cool.
shooting
Um,
on film too, which
Yeah.
is
and
crazy when you think
and
about
it's
it.
got Eliza Dushku in it, which is
She's one of the
always
most
good.
beautiful women of all time. She is
Yeah.
unbelievably gorgeous.
Yeah.
And she
I
just came off. She just came off Buffy at that time,
yeah. God,
and it was
she
just
was yeah. She's great.
yeah, it was
She's
ridiculous.
great.
Yeah,
Just a moment where we all think
12-year-old
about
you
her.
was like,
yeah. Do you know when you see those things? Obviously, I was born in the '90s, so when you have like I was born in the '90s when your starter pack had the pink Power Ranger.
Yeah.
It had Kelly from Saved by the Bell.
Yep.
Yes.
It had the girl from the Brady Bunch, but I
Yeah.
never watched the Brady Bunch.
Marsha?
No. Maybe it wasn't the Brady
Jan?
Bunch.
I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't the Brady Bunch. She had a real weird name. And I never knew who she was because I never watched it. And then it had like Buffy and Faith on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Well, you, I mean, to flip it to the female.
Yeah, the female gaze. Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, dude. Keanu Reeves.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Your starter pack was Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Shit, the magician.
Not for Bill and Ted.
Yes, of course, Bill and Ted. He was a beautiful man.
Let her have him.
Let me have him. Gorgeous.
The magician.
Oh, has not
David
aged
Copperfield?
well. David Copperfield.
But not the current.
No, not the current.
Apparently, he was on Epstein's island.
Bad.
Several
not
times.
Great.
Yeah.
But
And then
back in the day.
Who else? Not Michael
Did
J. Fox. No.
Did he magically disappear off the island?
Yeah. I mean, he
Yes!
should have.
He wishes he could have magically
Uh-huh.
erased it.
Yeah. Jonathan Brandis, may he rest in peace.
Brandis,
yeah, it was a big one for me. But yeah, I was definitely like a Keanu Reeves, David Copperfield. Dark hair.
Keanu Reeves is great. He's a great human.
Yes.
He's a really good human being.
Very much so.
Not that I know
That
him
might be the
personally,
most
but
down to earth human being you'll ever see.
Completely.
wonderful man.
Yep.
Wonderful man. Yeah.
I read a story about him recently where he was in a hotel and people were getting married and he asked them to come over and take a picture. And like he showed up to the after party and all.
He's so,
that's great.
and he's married, or he's dating an age appropriate woman, which is crazy.
That's crazy for a dude his age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, what like there's a very touchy subject. Like what's an age appropriate?
Not being 60 and dating someone who's 25.
Leo.
I would say is not age appropriate. I mean, look, this gets into touchy territory, but I think when there is an obvious difference in lived experiences where what could you possibly have in common to talk about day to day, that I think is like, we all really know what's going on. And look, if it's mutually beneficial, if both parties are fully eyes open, they're honest with each other about what's going on, great. But I think by and large, it's not always that way.
Yeah, I'm on the side of like if it's the woman's choice and she was not groomed,
right?
And she's like nearing 30 and can make like very well informed decisions on her own.
Yeah,
and she's like, I like 60-year-old dudes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It's fucking more power to you, man.
Sure.
Have at it. That's your choice. You weren't groomed. Great.
It just helps when they have a 8 or 9 figure bank balance.
Look, and again, if both parties are aware that that's what this is about, because marriage has always been about alliances and business. So I think if that's what that is, great. But I also really find it refreshing when an older gentleman is like, I find women my age attractive.
I think it is nice, and it's like not cliche. I mean, look, I when I was in my 30s, not later 30s, but like mid 30s, I dated someone who was like 20 or 22,
sure,
and it was stupid. I was like, this is dumb. Like,
I mean,
this is really dumb, and I never.
No.
Now I'm like, I like women around my age, so I think it's all choice.
Totally. And also like, and we can move on.
We should move on.
But I do think it's like, it's also just the messaging of it is like, no, women who are in their 50s and 60s can also be found attractive. It doesn't have to be that you like trade one in and
Helen
upgrade. Gorgeous. So anyway, those are my thoughts.
Charlize Theron.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Ashley Judd.
Beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just
we'll
keep
move on.
naming
we can
women.
move on. Sorry.
These are other women I've
probably
thought
promote our show. Sorry.
Right, let's jump back to Tessa then, because we digressed again somewhere along the way, and it will happen again before the end of this episode. I can nearly guarantee it.
I promise.
Listen, it's my favorite thing when I listen to a podcast and they don't talk about whatever they're promoting.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
4 episodes to go.
Yes.
I hope nothing turns you off. I know that you said you had your issues with 2, which I respect. As a filmmaker, I think you have to respect people's opinions, and I hear what you're saying. I think that we would respectfully disagree with that it's filler. I think there's a lot in there that when you watch it, if you choose to watch it on a second time around, there's a lot going on.
Oh no, like
this.
I'm on that aspect of I've watched 1 and 2. I'll watch 3 and 4 when I get them, and then I'll watch 5 and 6. But then I will watch all 6
Yes.
Awesome.
consecutively.
Yeah.
And I might
Good.
think different. Maybe it's just because I watched 1 and sort of so much happened,
Yeah.
Right.
where 2 is a lot happens, but it's done in a kind of a different manner.
Right.
Yes, I will say 1 is moving you through because there's a
Yeah,
lot
absolutely.
to
It has to be done.
establish. Yeah, so you're like going through fast, pace. 2 gets the viewer out of the house and into the town. And
Yeah.
so it definitely does reflect that vibe of like it's a slower, sleepy town, but Tessa's getting a lot of information as this is going. And one of the things that we love is like a microfiche research porn scene.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so when we were
they're great when you see them in all films.
Oh,
Love
dude,
'em.
like Zodiac. Oh
yeah,
my God.
totally.
The whole thing, all of Zodiac is that. It's just research.
It's research, yeah.
It's great. I mean, like there's some moments where they focus on specific murders in it, but the research parts are my favorite.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and we just watched Spotlight again, and it's like there's an Excel spreadsheet in Spotlight.
Yes.
So like
Spotlight's
when we
amazing.
were putting together what we wanted to be in the show, one of the things we love is research. And so in the microfiche scene, if you pause the TV and read the articles, almost all of them have information that will fill in the world and a little bit more of the mystery for you. So
And it's redacted.
and a lot of it's redacted, but the pieces that are not have stuff in them for the viewer if they want to pause it. If they don't and you just want to move through, you'll still understand what's going on, but you'll be rewarded for pausing and like choosing to go through and read some of the articles.
Yeah, we're the only TV show that gave you homework.
Yeah.
Fucking, you best believe it ain't getting done by me then. Remember I told you I wasn't a reader, and then you come out and drop that bomb.
Totally.
Yeah. No,
Totally.
you don't have to if you don't
No,
want to though.
absolutely
Yeah.
not.
I think the performance that Catherine has in it, obviously she's still kind of happy-go-lucky at the minute. You can obviously tell she has her own demons because she tells them pretty much that the audience finds that out from the conversations. I think her happy-go-lucky performance so far was good. You've got the crazy HOA Karen,
Yeah.
who I actually thought was hilarious when she came in.
Oh,
because
she's right?
obviously,
Awesome.
like you see the videos online of HOA Karens coming up to people's houses.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it's like because we don't have that over here.
Oh,
but
okay.
If someone like that came to my house giving out about something, to be told where to go. Like where to go.
Yeah.
But in America, it's interesting, right? Like you're like, okay, yeah, no, I guess I'll have to let you in.
Yeah.
You know, like it is a very like sort of American thing to be like, well, I don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
You know?
It's tough. Yeah. What's that movie?
For those of you just listening, we just got the finger.
Someone knocked if I lived in the States and someone knocked to my door giving out saying, "Oh, your kids are too loud," or "You didn't do this, you didn't do that." That's all you're getting at the front door before I close it in your face. Legitimately, that's all you're getting, and then I'm closing the door.
Yeah.
It's also that sort of fish out of water thing because when we moved up here, we weren't used to how it works up here. And Bethany one day was like, "There's a man in our yard."
There's a man in our yard, just walking around in our yard.
And so Bethany opens the window, is like, "Do you need help?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm looking for my dog."
Just wandering around your garden?
In our yard. Front back,
yard?
Everywhere.
You have a gate?
No, he
Nope.
just wandered up our driveway.
He's our neighbor. It turns out he's our neighbor.
Yeah, but I have facial blindness, so I actually couldn't recognize him. But we live in the house that we shot in. So like it's the big like
That's your house?
That's our house.
Yeah.
This is Aaron's studio.
Yeah, this is where Aaron.
We used the whole animal.
We used the whole. So like, well,
Yeah,
anyway,
so
so it is like that up here. So like, people are sort of like that. They're like, they'll just sort of invite themselves in. Like, luckily we don't have anyone that close to. Like,
Yeah.
but that is how it is. And
yeah, I know. For two
Like,
introverts, it's tough.
But it's interesting you're talking about like Tessa's happy-go-lucky sort of nature because it changes. I like to say that this is Tessa's story ultimately.
Yeah.
What I love about this story is it is about Lowry, but it's not about Lowry. This is Tessa's journey, right? Tessa was dropped into this town, and this town has existed for a very long time and has a specific set of rules.
Mhm.
And
for some reason
for
that I
some
haven't figured out
reason,
yet.
right? For some reason. So I like that we're seeing Tessa's arc.
Mhm.
That we're seeing like, okay, this is Tessa's story. This is how they're going to sort of react and grow with this situation.
Yeah.
What are they going to become?
Yeah.
You know, and that's sort of what always has fascinated me about the story and about the whole thing in general. Is yes, it's about the creep factor. Yes, it's about the weird going ons. But I just love Tessa as a character.
Now, I've quite enjoyed the arc that she's had so far. The bone I have to pick with her is how she sleeps, because that's not comfortable. I'm sorry. There's no way in the world that was
with-
comfortable to
Katie
sleep
With
like
the
that.
book on your chest?
No, the way her legs are bent and her like, I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, is that the opening of episode 2 when
Yeah.
she's
the floor?
when Tessa's sleeping on the floor?
Yeah, and you can see her 2 feet twisted up, and I'm like, there's no way that's comfortable. I'm sorry, but it's not.
My dream.
Yo, Katie just laid down like
That's
that.
how
That
Katie
was how
lives.
Katie laid down.
My dream is that like one day we make this amazing blockbuster beautiful film universally adored and you give it 1 star and you're like yeah the scene in outer space was great but the way that Katie slept was just unbelievable for me. The fire-breathing dragon was awesome, but
that's
like,
what took you out of our show. You're like, that's the moment I fucking was like, no, I'm out.
And I
I'm
mean,
fucking
I've slept in a bathtub, and that wasn't comfortable. But there's no way someone's sleeping like that. It's not happening.
dude, when you're 25, you can sleep any way you want, and it's
Yeah.
fine.
My body
I-
can't do that anymore.
I definitely don't think I could sleep like that when I was 25.
Oof. I don't know, man.
No.
I
I
can't-
slept in
I
a
guess-
bathtub, and that was
That's so
rough.
funny.
I remember falling asleep in a
Oh,
bathtub.
yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I also
I was
have
on a
slept-
lot of drugs.
Yeah,
though.
you were on a lot of
Yeah,
drugs. I didn't
yeah.
know you then.
Sober now though, but
Yeah,
Dru-
but not then.
Drugs are a wonderful thing. What was it, Rick James?
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
cocaine's a hell of a
Cocaine's a
drug.
hell of a
man.
drug.
Yeah, I used to say I don't like cocaine. I just like the way it smells.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
No.
that's the best line ever. That
Yeah. I know. I just like the way it smells.
Yeah, I'm just testing it.
yeah. It's just,
yeah.
it's a little-
Making sure it's okay.
But-
Oh, I gotta brush my teeth. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
No, but other than that, like the second episode got going. I called what you expect at the end.
Sure. Yep. Totally.
Some people are gonna call it. Other people were like, "What the fuck? I didn't see that coming." But it shows that you have a very good instinct. You know,
Now-
like you have a really
Yeah.
good, and you've seen a lot of movies. It's kind of like I think I know
What-
what's going on.
What
We
I
assume
would say
people
is
pick up
that
on it, yeah.
there's it dangles it in front of you, but tries to push it on somebody else.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
and
exactly.
I
You
will
got it, you
say,
got it,
like,
yeah.
you and I, Dennis, assumed that people would know what was going on.
I was like, they're gonna call this out like
Immediately.
in a minute. Yeah.
And so I was actually more surprised when people didn't see it coming.
Yeah, me
because I was
too,
like, oh, I
yeah.
think it's pretty clear what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
But some people didn't. So yeah, that makes sense that you saw it coming because I think it's pretty.
I think
clear.
that there are very yeah. Go ahead.
I thought it was just too easy to be
Mhm.
the one that it's making out to be.
Right.
Which is also fine because
Oh,
more
yeah.
is coming. But
Oh yes,
yeah,
but I have to wait for it, so I don't want to wait.
I know, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't
I
worry.
know.
It's coming. It's coming.
but yeah, but
You
yeah.
are
Eventually.
you are pressed, so you know.
Oh, I
but-
wish I could.
I'll tell you what. Before we finish up, because I don't want to keep you all night.
I
I'd love
could
to have
keep
you
going.
back on, and we can do just a film one where it just goes on and on about whatever.
Oh, I would love
We would
that.
love that. This is
Yeah.
super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I digress quite an awful lot because I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD. I'm not diagnosed with it, but I can't keep this conversation going the same way. It just goes all over the shop.
It's fine. I'll tell you this.
That's fine with me,
Dennis and
man.
I have been working on this for 3 years, and we haven't been able to talk to most people about it. So we're so happy to talk about it now.
Yeah, and honestly, like we've been repeating the same answers like over and over again. So just to sit and talk about movies,
So fun.
I will say this: I would love to just touch upon one thing, which will bring us into another movie that I love. Is
Oh,
that the whole vibe of this is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, when they go to when they go to the town. So like Santa Mira is basically like that I love that movie. I
Yeah.
love
That
Halloween
movie
3
rules.
and Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 1978. Those are the two movies that really inspired the whole vibe of Lowry.
Okay.
Are you so Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is polarizing. So I'm guessing that you're not a fan.
Oh, I am a fan. I
you are
love
a fan.
I love Tree. Yeah, love Tree.
Oh, okay, right on. Okay.
I'm just, for me, I'm failing to see it.
You
Like
don't have
obviously,
to.
yeah,
Yeah.
like obviously, I don't have to see it because you've said that's what inspired it.
It's
So
not well. So that's the thing. It's not a one for one.
Yeah, it's in the DNA
It's
of
in the
it.
DNA. So
Yeah.
like the curfew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
okay,
curfew
yeah.
in Santa Mira. Just the way everyone's watching them. You know, there's always someone peering around a corner. There's always someone sort of. It just sort of has this paranoia feeling where the audience knows that something really weird is going on,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
protagonists are like, "Ah, we're gonna stay here and just figure it out anyway."
And during the daytime, there's still not a lot of people around.
Right.
You like
Yeah.
walking around
Yeah.
outside. There's really not.
And I actually take it as a compliment that you're like, I don't see it at all, because that's good. I never want the inspiration to be so
Spot.
upfront that it's like right there in your face. You know what I mean?
I think this is where I said to you, I quite liken it to From.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Obviously the MGM show, which
Yeah.
is off the fucking charts.
That
Yeah, that
show's
movie's great, dude. Yeah.
wild.
Under the
I had Harold on the show a while ago who plays Sheriff Boyd.
That's
Oh,
so
nice,
cool.
dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's
Look
just
at you getting the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
This
it's
is crazy.
ridiculous, the show. I put it on, didn't expect anything, and I was glued.
I remember I did social media for them when the show first came out. They reached out to see if I would do like an endorsement, and so they sent like the first few episodes and like a lunchbox and all this stuff. And I was just like, this is awesome. The show is not anything that I thought.
And also the sort of like to mention another property, Under the Dome, not the series, but the actual Stephen King like book. Like I loved the mystery of figuring out what the fuck is going on. Like, why are they under this? What is going? Why are they trapped? What is this?
Why are they under the dome?
Why are they under the dome? So like those kinds of things that from it's not like that at all, but it has that same feel of like these people are just, why are we here?
Yeah.
What is going on? Why I can't leave this place.
Yeah.
We're 3 seasons in and we're still yet to find most things out.
Yeah.
But yet it does more than like what Lost did, right? Like it's better.
That.
What's
You didn't watch Lost?
Lost is good. I feel like I don't want to speak ill of one of the biggest directors and producers in Hollywood, but I feel like he doesn't ever write an ending, J.J. Abrams. I feel like he's just like, I got this cool idea and just
Did
goes
he do
with
that?
it.
Did he?
But I also
he
here's
did Lost, J.J. Abrams. Yeah.
But I also think that he maybe this hasn't been confirmed, but I also think that he kind of got screwed over because the show went for so long. I think he probably knew how he wanted it to end,
and then they just
kept
going.
extending it, and then people online probably guessed, and so he had to change. That's my theory. I don't know if that's true or not.
I got the first season, and remember when it turned out to be polar bears?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done. I was like, yeah, I'm done. Game over.
I'm out.
Yeah, it's tough. So how has From kept you engaged for 3 seasons without making you frustrated?
Oh, I'm frustrated to bits with it because I don't know what's happening, and I know what's happening, but I don't know what's happening, and then there's all these different twists and turns. I'm too invested now to give up.
Okay.
Got it.
Don't get me wrong, the effects, the creatures are phenomenal,
Yeah.
and it's if it goes the way the wrong turn went for me, or not wrong turn, Walking Dead,
Mhm.
I'll be so pissed. Like I was in love with Walking Dead for 6 seasons, but
Mhm.
when it stopped being about the zombies, I was like,
Mhm.
no, that's not
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
watched a zombie show for.
Yeah, you're not
Once
watching it
this,
for yeah.
the one thing I don't think it can go that way is because there's only one community now. If they branch this out and there's like 50 different places that this is happening and no one knows, I'll be really pissed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's so hard when you have all this like if you get another season and you have to fill like you have to freshen it up somehow. It's but you can't like bring in baby twins like they used to do on sitcoms. It's like what do you do? How do you make it fresh without losing the people who love the show? And so
Yeah,
I think it's a tough balancing act to keep people engaged without making them so frustrated that they drop away.
Yeah.
But
they're doing it though.
they're threading that needle, which is I think fascinating and a really good case study for how to do it right.
Well, yeah. Now just to promote our show a little bit to people,
Yeah.
I feel like the feedback that we've gotten from the first 2 episodes that has been wonderful is. Here's the thing: when you're the writer, co-writers, directors of a show, you know where everything is going. So you're like, well, we know what's going to happen. It's going to be so obvious to people, and I
Yeah.
mean, most people are like, I had no idea. I need to get to the next episode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's great.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's really nice.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was like that. So for us, it's very satisfying to hear that people actually want to go to the next episode and go on this journey, even if there's some things that they're like, well, I don't really like that, but
Yeah.
I still really need to get to the next episode.
Yeah, I mean the fact that you didn't necessarily love episode 2, but you're still in it enough to watch episode 3, right?
I,
Like
I need
it,
I need to know what's happened.
that's great.
That's great. For me, that's a win.
That's totally
Like
a
I
win.
feel like that's good. That's
Yeah.
like okay, good.
Yeah.
You
And
know, if
like
we lost you
especially
on
for me,
episode 1,
I,
I'd be
I
sad.
can be very volatile with TV shows.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not hooked by episode 2, I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
totally.
I give up. Like it took me 4 years to go through Game of Thrones.
Oof. Yeah,
So I
man.
watched Game of Thrones when it first came out. I watched the first couple of episodes, lost interest, and then when myself and herself started it from the beginning one day, and we went through it, and then we got to season 6, and I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Red Wedding,
how
man.
how do you blow arguably the greatest TV show of all time in 7 episodes? You
Oh
film
yeah.
Game of Thrones season 6.
Oh
Yeah, no, season
man.
6 is awful.
Man.
Yep.
Awful. I think everyone was just like, can we just get this over with?
How many
The problem,
seasons were there? 8? Or
6,
was
No,
6 was the
6.
final
Yeah,
one?
6 was
Oh,
the last
okay.
one with the
the
Starbucks
one
cup in it.
the one that you couldn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, man.
But that's a different story. But as I said, for me to be invested in a TV show, I have to be hooked in.
Yeah.
And Tessa definitely kept me going after the first one. I was like, I'm intrigued.
Awesome.
Um, Second one, as I said, was probably for me a little bit slower.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But obviously information has to be given and fed out. You can't just have fucking balls to the wall. Well, you could, but you can't just go balls to the wall for 6 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but you're obviously doing something right with it because it knocked Terrifier 3 off the
That
number
was
one spot.
that dude, that was
nuts.
I think we're back to number 2 after yesterday.
Which I think is right. Like I think Terrifier.
I think we for one glorious day we were at number 1, which was like that. And here's the thing, like Bethany was just talking about doing promotion for social media. We did not send out influencer boxes. We had no money for promo.
Nope.
We barely have a PR budget. There, in fact, is almost no PR budget. We are
I'm
doing
getting paid for this.
You are?
So that's just what I'm saying is that it got to number 2 and eventually to number 1 in 6 days
On its own
just
right.
on its own
Yeah.
right. And like to me, that's such a. It's not just a win for us, but it's a win for good ass like fucking storytelling and indie horror, like it can happen.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got something, it can happen. So like anyone who's listening that wants to go out and make something, like it can happen. You just have to believe in it and just talk about it. Like I was shocked. We were shopping at freaking BJ's, which is like a wholesale place.
Yeah. It's like Costco.
And I look at my phone and Corey's like, fuck? We're at fucking #1, bitches. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, Bethany, come here. I was like, I think we hit #1. And then we checked. We were at #1. I was like, holy shit. Everyone was like, Screambox was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She definitely blew up my Facebook with it, all right. I seen loads.
She's wonderful.
She's great. Cast Corey in your stuff, man.
I
she
love
is
Corey. Yeah.
she is solid. Yeah, and we also just I want other companies who are in a position like Bloody Disgusting to Screambox to take a chance on indie filmmakers, and because I think they took a chance on us, and
we're unproven.
Yeah, and we really worked our asses off to make them proud, you know, and I think that if companies do more of that and take a chance, give a little bit of money to people who have the tenacity and the drive to do it, it will pay off.
Yeah, I truly believe that too. I think that it was a really wonderful opportunity, and as we discussed, we can't disclose the budget, but it was extremely low. And you know, we took it because, and we took it without, and we said we're not going to do a found footage movie with this, because that's basically like what we got was like a found footage budget. And we were like, no, we're going to make an actual narrative, and they thought we were crazy.
And we love found footage.
I love found I love found. I'm not poo-pooing found footage, but
we wanted to like do it.
Right.
So I think if it was found footage, I'd have been gone.
Right.
I love found footage, but there's no way I could watch a full season of.
No.
That's part of it.
No, you can't.
Like I can sit and watch an hour and a half movie, fine, perfect. But when you've got too much on, like you can't. You I don't think the story would have moved as well because you're limited in where the camera is.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Right. Exactly.
But I'm not a
Tough to do
filmmaker. I don't know.
Yeah. So we took that and we said, no, we're going to do a narrative, and the reaction, like I said, was like, you're crazy, but go ahead and do it. But it just shows that there are filmmakers out there that are hungry to make stuff, and there are capable filmmakers that just because they don't have the right connections, and I'm speaking from our own, you know, our own sort of experience, is that it's frustrating because you're like, I know we have something good here, you know, between us. And there's a hierarchy in the system. You got to go through film festivals or know someone at a film festival, and that's the way you get programmed. And it's kind of bullshit, you know. But this was a real deal. Like, we're coming out of nowhere. We have this idea. We made a short that made it onto Bloody Bites, and that's how we got the whole thing in the first place. And then they're happy that it proved to be, you know,
popular
right now, successful.
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, two episodes in. Well, at the time of recording, the first 4 episodes are out now.
Yeah.
But for a brief period in time, you were #1 on Screambox.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get back there again.
Yeah.
It may be a battle. You know.
I don't doubt that it will. If it got there off 2 episodes,
thank you.
There's going to be fans that are waiting to see, sort of 3, 4, 5, and 6 when they drop.
Yeah.
Myself being one of them.
Yeah. Oh,
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
It means a lot. First of all, it means a lot that I think that your podcast is great, because I think that I like that you're truthful with filmmakers.
Yep.
I like that you're like, hey, here's some things that didn't work for me, because I like the critique. I like hearing like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I also think that it's refreshing to have someone that's not just like, this was fucking awesome.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think it's
even though I'm not saying like that's what our experience was. I'm just saying that like I think
all.
every filmmaker should.
There definitely are podcasts that every single thing is just awesome. It's epic. It's amazing.
Yeah, and you know, I understand like the plight of the podcaster, where like you don't want to lose access to the PR.
Not saying that happened with us.
Not at all.
Every podcast that we have been on, that is not a slight to anyone who's.
No, we're talking about other podcasts we've listened to in the past, with like really big names. But it is just really nice to talk to people who don't have any financial stake in whether or not they like the movie or like the show.
Yeah.
So that's the nice thing at kind of being at the level we're at, where everyone is just, they're only incentivized by whether or not they like it. And it's really nice to talk to someone who isn't afraid to be like, I liked this, didn't like this, but I'm in it, or I'm not in it.
like I'm sure you'll hear from me over the next 2 weeks anyway, with with the final verdict come the
Oh
end of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm excited to just get that middle finger emoji. I'm sure will be coming from. Yeah,
That one?
that's the one.
And then
You've
I'm
got
gonna
it.
show up
Wonderful.
on your balcony and look in your fucking window.
I was on a hoverboard just floating.
It's fine. It's fine. I won't invite you in because I know what happens when you invite people in.
Dude, he will
Exactly.
rip your heart out with his teeth because he's a
Yeah.
vampire.
Yeah. Well,
That
look,
works too.
I hope you enjoy. I'm glad that you're going to stick with it. I hope you enjoy what we did. That's all I can
Yeah.
hope for.
These
Yeah.
are our wares. We hope you like them.
Yeah.
So far so good.
Thank
Great.
You, friend.
That's all.
Actually,
we
no,
could ask
that's
for,
not fair. So far better than so good.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
I'm
you.
intrigued. Right,
Thank you.
before we finish, I've taken to a new thing with guests after the Corey episode. Right, for a long time we done for a long time we done a debate on sort of American Werewolf or Dog Soldiers, which one was better, Jurassic Park and Jaws, right?
Oh, wow.
For now, right, I'm gonna start a new one. I started it with Corey, unbeknownst that I was gonna do it. But throw me your top 5 John Carpenter films.
Oh my God.
Okay. Going from 5 to 1.
Whichever,
Okay.
but in order. So like you could go number 1 first.
Right. I'm gonna go. I'll go 5 to 1. I gotta write a couple down. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Just dead
okay.
air for like 30 seconds.
Was Prince of Darkness, right?
Are you going 5 to 1?
That's 5 to 1. Yeah. Prince of Darkness.
Prince
is
of
5.
Darkness is 1. Yeah, that's part of the trilogy.
That's 5. That's 5.
Yeah.
Prince of Darkness. So I'm writing it down so I don't go over. Prince of Darkness. Then I'm gonna go. Fuck, man, this sucks because I love so many. Fuck. All right, then I'm gonna go. They Live for number 4.
Film.
I'm gonna go. They Live for number 4.
Best fight scene ever.
It's awesome. Number 3. I'm gonna go Halloween.
Fair.
I know it's basic, but but it's a great movie.
It's effective.
It's effective, and it's a really good slow cinema. It's a slow movie. It's a very slow movie, but it's great. Then I'm gonna go The Thing, and then I gotta go Big Trouble in Little China as my number 1.
See, Corey. See,
I'm not kissing your ass. That literally, like, we talked about this off air. Like when I first met you on Instagram, was like, we're doing an interview, right? You were like Big Trouble in China. I was like, that's my number 1. You were like, yo, me too, man. So like, this is not a suck up moment.
Was Corey? Corey doesn't like that movie. Remind me.
She does. No, she loves it, but she didn't even put it in her top 5 because she forgot about it.
See, that's my thing. I kind of want to look up his oeuvre because I'm afraid I'm going to forget. Do
you want to go and look up his filmography?
Because I know. Oh, look, you're gonna be. What's your top one again? Is it The Thing?
No, our top
Big
is
Trouble.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China. The Thing is my number 1. Like no question.
Prince of Darkness is polarizing too. That one's really polarizing, but I love that movie. I think that movie is fantastic.
Mouth of Madness, I think, is better of the trilogy.
Fuck,
Mouth
dude,
of Madness is so good.
Wait,
God damn it!
shit.
Wait,
Can I change my number 5 to Mouth of Madness? I'm changing my.
This
I'm
is why
changing
I'm
it to Mouth
doing
of
this.
Madness. No, I'm changing mine. I'm changing my number 5 to
the
Mouth of
fog.
Madness.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
fuck the
yeah,
fog,
that's why,
dude.
right?
Fuck.
Okay, so
Fuck.
I forgot about the fog. Okay,
5
I've
is
broken
this.
this.
This is tough.
screw you. You already did yours, Dennis. So now you're done. Now it's
Dennis
my
is getting
turn.
Dennis is getting divorced after
Now
this
it's
one.
my turn.
I am upset.
Now it's my turn to do this thing.
How did I forget the fucking fog, dude? That's
Look.
we watched that movie like we'll just put it on randomly.
Do you want to do over?
No.
We made my
No, I
dad
made my
watch The
choice.
Fog for Christmas 2 years ago.
He loved it.
It's awesome.
Okay. I'm going backwards because I'm a contrarian.
So you're gonna go 1 to 5.
1 to 5. Okay, so
Your
one
number
is one is the Thing, no question.
Okay.
It's Halloween. It's scary, cold horror. I think The Fog is number 2
Okay.
because again, it's like atmospheric. It's scary.
And the
I
eyes. That scene in the church with the eyes.
Yeah.
Dude. And I also love a creepy church. Like I love a
God
creepy
damn it!
church.
How did I not put the
what
fog
what were
and
you
the
thinking?
in the Mouth of Madness?
What were you thinking?
Sorry.
What was going on with you?
I don't know,
What
man.
was going, honey?
Maybe I'm
The
back
pressure.
on drugs.
The
The
pressure.
It was the pressure.
They
The
Live
pressure.
is number 3.
Nice.
Halloween is number 4.
Wow.
And then, he did Assault on Precinct 13.
Oh, fuck! I forgot. Fuck,
Okay.
dude, I'm gonna throw my chair out the goddamn window. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Honey, we can redo it together if we do it at the same time.
No, I made my choices. I gotta lay in it. I gotta lay in it.
Okay, so so then my number 5 is Assault on Precinct 13. Although if I had to do it over, I would move that up a little bit because I forgot about it.
Now you sound cooler than me. I don't like this.
No, but it's not true. That's why you want to do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I'm kidding.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I made my choices. I'm gonna lay in it. I will say this about Assault on Precinct 13. That was another one that I caught in like the middle of the afternoon when I was a kid, and the little girl got shot in the chest with the ice cream,
Great fun,
and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
So crazy.
I was like, "How am I watching this right now?" I was like 10.
Daytime horror. The
Yeah.
horror of like it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's definitely something about when kids get killed in a horror film.
Holy Hannah, dude.
Maybe that's why Terrifier 3 is number 1.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. What are you?
Or-
Okay, what are your 3? Remind me.
Yeah.
Remind me.
You're 5.
Or you're 5.
My 5 will change. Well, my 4 will change.
I think you have to grade it on come back to me next time we meet again. Next time we meet again?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Next time we meet again.
Next time we meet, come back to me because I may have another top 5 Carpenter.
Well, funny enough, actually,
Clicking
when
my
I
pen
when I
nervously.
recorded with Corey, it was like 1:30 in the morning when I done my list, and I actually put Halloween 3 on it because obviously he wrote it, but it was Tommy Lee Wallace that directed it.
Wallace. Yeah.
I almost put it on mine, and I had to remind myself.
Dude, in my head, I'm like, I wish we lived in the timeline where they actually went the anthology route, and like we got Halloween 4, and it was a completely different story, and 5 was a completely different. I'm like,
There'd been murder, no pun intended.
Yeah.
For me, John Carpenter is Big Trouble in Little China. There's like nothing even comes close.
Yeah.
The Thing, They Live, Mouth of Madness, and then Prince of Darkness, probably.
Nice.
It's different that's different to the list that I gave Corey.
I know, because it changes, right?
Yeah,
it depends.
I didn't put Halloween into that one either, because as great as Halloween is, it's not something I rush to put on because of how slow it is.
Same here. I mean, I love how slow it is. I will admit, I love how slow it is, but it's not one of my like comfort John Carpenter movies.
Yeah.
But The Fog is. How did I not put The Fog on my list?
This is why I think we need to do it again. We got to do it again.
We got to do it again.
Because I would put Assault on Precinct 13 up on 3. I wouldn't have They Live on 3 anymore. I'd move it.
But I like his theory where it's like, what's the one you go to most?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had that for a long time. Like, I know I'm with my missus 13 years, and for even about 5 or 6 years before that, I used to say Heat was my favorite movie.
I love Heat.
Heat's awesome.
But it wasn't until last year when it finally dawned on me that Big Trouble in Little China is my favorite movie. I watch it on numerous occasions a year. I don't tend to watch a movie twice in a year. I watch that at least 5 times a year.
So you and I are cut from the same cloth. I have to say 2 things. I know we're going so far, but I gotta say
do you have a social event to
2
go
things.
To?
One, the best thing in the world was Bethany had not seen Heat. And I said, honey, you want to watch Heat? And she was like, I haven't seen it. And I was like, oh, well, let's watch it. We watched it, and she was like in tears. She's like, that is one of the most amazing movies I've ever seen. I was lucky enough to see it in the fucking theater.
That chase scene.
Oh, everything about it. Amazing. But then she goes, that's so crazy. I really just thought it was Robert De Niro and Al Pacino in a diner for 2 hours talking about how hard it is being cops in the city.
I was like, they just sit in a diner, right?
What? I was like, that's what you thought 2 hours of the movie was?
I have this problem where I will make an immediate assumption about what a movie must be about, and I won't question it at all.
It's
and
happening.
And I was just like, that movie is about 2 cops in the city in a diner talking about being cops.
Yo, I laughed for 3 days straight. I was like, I can't believe that's what you thought Heat was. And then we watched it again. We watched it twice. It was great. It's such a great movie. But what you were saying about your number 1 changing, I just had that experience. I watched fucking Unbreakable for the first time like in a long time, and I'm like,
The M Night
that's
movie.
Yeah.
yes, that's my number one movie.
We are
like,
Shyamalan
period.
apologists. We are Shyamalan apologists.
No. I don't apologize. Unbreakable is one of the best movies ever made. Like, period. Like, it is unbelievable, that movie.
But we will always see a show.
He's brushing this.
Interesting. That is an interesting view on Shyamalan. So,
dude, I'm telling you, that movie is outstanding.
It's a beautiful movie.
On every level. It's just fantastic.
It doesn't break top 3 for me in his
no
in his
pun
movies.
intended.
You like Signs?
Signs is my favorite Shyamalan movie.
Signs is fantastic. Signs is my number 2. So it goes Unbreakable, Signs, and then
Sixth Sense.
Not Sixth Sense is not my top. In my top, I think it's not The Village. I guess it would be Sixth Sense. Yeah,
probably,
I do like The Village. though. Village is like number 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Village.
Yeah.
So I went to see. I have family in London, and my uncle took me to see Dodgeball in the cinema.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
oh my
if you
god!
can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Sorry.
The South
my uncle
Park
took
guys,
me to
right?
see my uncle. Yeah, my uncle took me to see The Village.
The
Village,
Village.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the cinema, right? And it broke halfway through.
Nice.
Oh.
Right, so they put it on again. So I had to watch the opening fucking half hour for a second time, right? And I came out of the cinema and I hated it. They gave us free cinema tickets as a sorry. So I went to see Dodgeball.
Yeah, that movie's
awesome. For years, up until I worked with a guy in Dublin called Ant, he was like, "You need to rewatch The Village. You need to rewatch it."
Yeah.
Yes.
I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, rewatched it. Unbelievable.
Right.
Yeah.
Roger Deakins shot that movie. Roger fucking Deakins. Roger Deakins shot that movie. Even for the cinematography alone, like that movie is so beautiful and it's so well
and the
acted.
cast.
The cast is stacked, dude.
And I don't care. Like the premise is so frightening to me and more prescient than ever. I think.
What about that scene though when the creatures are coming? He's just looking down from the thing.
Yep.
Awful.
Yeah,
great.
Michael Pitt is looking down the ladder from that tower, and the creature just runs by. It's one of the best jump scares.
I forget Michael Pitt's in that movie.
Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adrian Brody's in that movie.
Fucking Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Judy Greer.
Yeah. You have
Sigourney
a thing with
Weaver.
Judy Greer. You don't like. Why don't you like Judy Greer?
I
What's
don't
your
know.
thing with Judy Greer?
I honestly I don't know.
She is such.
Wait, when did he say he didn't like Judy Greer?
In the Corey interview.
I say it on this show.
Right. Yeah,
so it's so funny to me because Judy Greer is such an innocuous presence. Like she's in everything, but she never plays a particularly upsetting character or anything.
I hate her. Like we have another podcast. We have another podcast where we recast old movies with actors in today. We do it in a competition.
Yeah.
And it's like anytime, if I'm the judge on it, anytime someone mentions Judy Greer, they know they're losing. It's game over.
Funny.
I cannot stand her. Can't stand her. And you know at the end of Halloween Kills, when she gets butchered in the house.
Yeah.
I was in the cinema and I was like, yes.
That is so.
We all gotta have that one.
But she's so I mean, you have every right. It's so funny to me because it's like not liking
Toast.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's not liking Toast, but
Judy Greer is like foundational to 90s, 2000s, and today's cinema. She's like in everything. And
who's
it's
yours? You got someone that you just can't do it whenever they're in a movie?
Yeah.
Who? Don't say it unless you.
I don't want to say.
You don't want to get blacklisted.
That's right.
Not this.
Someone
early.
very popular who is beloved by most.
I don't have anyone. I love all actors because I want to keep working.
Yeah, that's the thing.
every one of them.
Every one of them.
Anyway, I didn't mean
directors, on the other hand, I could tell you a few could just go to hell, but
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you a hard time.
No,
like Jordan Peele,
I love.
right.
I do love Jordan Peele.
I do too.
I hate I hate Jordan Peele.
I know you would never do it, but I would love to do a podcast, just a one-off show, just one show of me talking about how much I love like each one of his movies, and you just ripping them apart.
Yeah, or like to see how long you can stay quiet until you can't stay quiet anymore.
I will say I don't like Us that much. I love Nope, and I know that you don't like the ending of Nope.
Sorry, my young lad's here getting a drink.
Oh,
what's up, young lad?
Hello, young lad.
He can't hear you.
Oh.
But yeah, no, Nope. It's possibly the one. If I had to watch one, that's what I'd watch. Like
That's
I was
great.
going on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
When I watched Get Out on a plane, and I felt like walking off the plane.
Wow.
It's
in the middle of the sky, just like,
Yep,
I'm done.
It was
Yeah.
2 hours of absolute dribble.
When did it lose you? What
About
plot
15
point?
minutes
About
in.
15 minutes.
I was no, that's not true. That's not true. I was quite invested in it for maybe 40 minutes. Like to get to the house, and then like, do you remember when one of the servants kind of went running by?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About there, I was done.
Really? I love that.
'Cause I found that so frightening.
I thought that was really creepy. And I love the part where she's crying. She's
smiling,
holding in the tears and like smiling and crying.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. But that's okay. Look, everyone, like I said, that's the beauty of art. It's like
I wouldn't mind. I like his comedy. I just don't like his
horror.
Yeah.
Do you like his horror comedy? Like, did you like the Key and Peele sketch where he played the little boy from the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Do you remember that?
That was great.
I didn't see a lot of it. I only seen what used to pop up online.
He plays a little. It's on YouTube. You know that they come in because he's dying of cancer, and so they're like, "What? You get to make a wish," and his wish is to kill a man.
Yeah,
and like to feel him die. Like it's so dark.
Yeah, and the way he does it, he's playing it like a little kid, and he's like, "I just want to kill a man,"
and he's like, "See the light leave his eyes."
You want to what?
I want to kill a man.
So good.
I'll look it up. I did like his comedy. Now I must say.
Yeah.
So
I think comedy and horror live very close to each other.
There's a lot of timing involved.
Right. Well, what I'll do
that ends it.
Let's end it on a math
That's
note.
where you lost it.
Hashtag fuck Jordan Peele. That's how we'll end it.
Yo, man, you are great. Thank you so much for having us. You're awesome.
The best of luck for the next 2 weeks of release. I have no doubt that it'll go back to #1 at least once.
Thank you. Well, we
Possibly
hope
twice.
people keep watching it because that'll do it.
At least, even if it doesn't, you can always say you made it to #1.
Totally.
For one brief day, we dethroned Terrifier 3, which is absolutely crazy.
I'm also not sure why that's #1. I prefer Terrifier 2.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the actress from Terrifier 2 is in The Trouble with Tessa, Casey Hartnett.
Yeah.
So if you're a Terrifier 2 fan, you should definitely watch The Trouble with Tessa.
But I've no doubt that it will amass massive success for you.
Thank you so much.
I'll be intrigued to see what happens next.
I'm actually excited for you to see it, and I'm excited to hear your critiques.
Definitely.
I really am. I truly like. I really enjoy talking about those kinds of things. You know?
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Once I've seen it all, we'll have you back on, and we'll have a breakdown of it.
Yeah.
No, we'll have a breakdown because if I need answers, then I can get answers.
Totally.
Or maybe we promised we wouldn't give too many away, so I want to hear your theories.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, you can have theories and then you can set them straight. You don't have to tell me the answer, but you can set them straight.
Oh, I'll give you the John Carpenter answer. Maybe I know, maybe I don't.
What happens? I have a sequel.
We would love that.
Well, I have a very clear. I have an extremely clear vision of season 2, and where this can go, and it all depends on
our benevolent
money.
overlords.
It
Yeah,
depends on money.
You should come film it in Ireland. Plenty of scary places over here.
I would love to. The guy who did Caveat and Oddity, he's Irish, right?
Yeah.
I really like that guy. I saw Oddity.
Awesome.
I didn't like Oddity as much as Caveat, but I loved Caveat.
I was the other way around.
Really?
Oh, you liked Oddity better.
I was hooked.
Dude, so you're
Hooked.
talking about calling it from the very beginning. In the first 10 seconds, I was like, here's what's happening. This guy was this guy hired by this, and I was like, oh, I nailed it. I was like, oh, I got it in the first
Yeah, you
my
knew it.
first 10 seconds, but it didn't take me out of the movie. It
my
didn't take me out
missus
of the
my
movie.
missus called it.
Did you?
She
you?
did?
Did you
How-
call it? Did you know?
I knew that he would be involved.
Yeah.
Right.
I just didn't know how it would play out.
Yes.
Okay,
But
fair.
yeah, my missus pretty much called it nearly down to a T.
That's crazy.
In the first five, but again, I still think he has such a great prowess as a film. He's going to be like the next guy to go do an Evil Dead movie or like some
Completely.
property. You know, like he's going to get
No,
tapped
well,
for that.
you can't have two Irish directors doing Evil Dead.
I know. Yeah,
Do
that's
they
right.
cancel each other out?
Yeah,
Lee
yeah.
Cronin done a fantastic
yeah.
job with Evil Dead Rises.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
He did a pretty good job. Are you excited about the new one, the Evil Dead Burn?
I haven't left too much into it. I'll no doubt I will go to see it when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm more now intrigued to see what Lee Cronin does with the Mummy.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I'm so in on this.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I hope Brendan
Yeah.
Fraser comes back for something.
I mean, that'd be amazing.
He'll be the Mummy. It'll be like
He'll
that.
be the mummy. Yeah.
It'll be that cameo moment. You remember from Sleepy Hollow with Christopher
Yes.
Walken?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yep. Uncredited Christopher Walken.
Uncredited Christopher Walken.
With pointy teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was so sick,
I
dude.
love
That movie
Sleepy
rules.
Hollow. Yeah.
But what we'll do is we'll leave it here for the evening. And you can go and do whatever you have during the night, during the evening time that you have.
We gotta look at our neighbor's window.
Yeah, we like to sleep on the floor with our legs crooked in weird positions.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep in the bathtub.
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Send pictures. I can give out more. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. We'll definitely do it again.
Please, yeah.
And up until the end of the run for Tessa, absolute hope you have the best success that you can get with it.
Thank you, sir.
That
Thank
means
you
a
so
lot.
much.
Thank you so much.
And
This
hope
was
he's
an
make
absolute
hope he's
pleasure.
making absolute bundle.
I mean,
Ah!
we do. We do
My
too.
God, I hope so too.
We hope
man.
so too.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really hope so.
Yeah,
too.
look, as long as you make, even if it's £1 profit, you're doing well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Profit is
absolutely.
profit.
Profit
That's
is profit.
Yeah.
That's it. You're right.
But hopefully, if there is a season 2, Screenbox will maybe treble 4 times, 5 times the budget, and
I mean, look, we just want mom and dad to be proud. So if they like it enough and they see a benefit in season 2,
Yeah.
we are definitely interested in
Absolutely.
having that lovely conversation.
I will say it's if we do get a season 2, it's very exciting. It's
Yeah.
something I'm very excited about.
Oh, yeah.
well, also a shout out to Screenbox for hooking
Oh,
this
yes.
episode up.
Yes.
And Alex over there, top guy.
Ah,
Oh,
We
our
love
sweet
Alex.
Alex. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's been our champion.
Mhm.
So we're very grateful to
That man is ridiculously quick on the emails too.
He's great.
He's
dude.
amazing. He's amazing.
He's on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna leave it the way I finish every single Friday night, folks. In the words of the great George A. Romero, ladies and gentlemen, stay scared.